All right, hi everybody. This is Quynhforthewin, your self-love coach, here to support you always for you to win in your self-love journey and ultimately experience becoming your own inner best friend. That has saved me from relapsing into codependency and people-pleasing. So today I am responding to a question from a dear friend of mine that I've known since forever. And the question is, let's see, how to do a clean sweep, how to cut toxic slash misaligned people out, but in a way you're still staying true and aiming to cultivate a more positive lifestyle. Or would you say this is completely okay to do this without any explanation? Because I feel like my scissors need to be sharpened by now. Here's the thing. Scissors hurt. They hurt. And they're sharp too. So I am here to share my own personal experience with this. And I feel like what you're saying is that you would like to cut people out, like step away from people that you know that are not for you right now, that are not aligned with the path that you're taking on right now, in a classy way, in a way where you're not having to be so mean and like an a-hole. So I'm going to speak from my own personal experience. So I bullet pointed this. So the first thing is you can speak indirectly to them by your actions. Meaning, if they are someone that does occasionally or often talks to you or checks in on you or is often asking for you to hang out, with you choosing to, for an example, stay at home so you can practice your self-love, you can have that quiet time that you know that you need from working so hard. This is just an example. From saying no, for an example, if in the past, I've had people ask me to go to the club, go to the bar, meet in the that kind of environment. And I would say things like, have fun. Thank you for thinking of me. I'm actually going to chill tonight. Or I have this, so I can't go, right? And you don't need to lie. You can be real honest. Honesty. So it would be something like that to your words, of course. So the more that you continue to decline events and things that actually do not enhance the path that you are currently aligning yourself with, that would be a simple way for you to identify, like, hey, this is not where I need to be. This is not going to equal enhancement of my growth. This is more of like pleasure time, right? Seeing friends and la 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 la. Whether it's at the bar, the club, or something, and you just know that the type of friendship or the type of hangout that they're asking for is not to really grow. It's perhaps for them to vent or just to talk about surfacey things where that's not fulfilling for you anymore, right? This is just all an example. So no need to tell every single person like, hey, like I'm choosing not to hang out with you anymore. Like that's kind of hurtful, right? So we can definitely do this in an indirect way with continuing to show up for yourself, do what you need to do. And when they do ask you to go out, you can communicate with them like, hey, thank you for thinking of me. I so wish that I could make it. Or, showing that you acknowledge that you're grateful that they're thinking of you. And also you have this going on. And here's the thing. If they start to have a problem with you, or you feel some tension, you can always offer to talk about it. That's what I've done. And there has been times where they have actually reached out to me, which I'm grateful for, that they were able to do that and let me know that they have an issue with me not communicating as much or not hanging around as much, that we used to be really close, but how come we're not close anymore? I've had those conversations. So this is where it will truly test out your friendship, because when they come at you, when they communicate this to you, how are the vibes? Are the vibes feel like they're reaching out because they want to understand what's going on in your life right now, so they can see that, oh, it's not personally at them, like you're not doing this to hurt them, that, oh wow, like you are going on this path of this because it's healthy. And so you really get to see if they're willing, if they are going to be understanding and that they're going to be supportive of your lifestyle, this new healthy path that you're taking. On the other end is you're going to see if they're going to be pain projecting onto you. But here's the thing, if they're mad and they are naming all these things of how they were hurt from you not doing this and this and this and this and that, guess what? They don't have the space to process this pain with you right now. So they're going to talk to you as if you're doing something wrong, and they're mad at you and you feel attacked. And you're also going to realize that perhaps they were very dependent on having you around. Because let me tell you, I did a lot of this with my past partners. I could not bear being by myself. So when I wanted to do something and my partner didn't want to come with me, or a friend didn't want to come with me, I would feel really sad, disappointed. Mostly with my past partners, I would be mad that they wouldn't want to come with me, right? Like I would expect them to want to do things with me, and I was not okay with hanging out by myself. I didn't know what to do with myself. So you're going to find out where they are in that moment of pain projecting, where they are emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And ultimately that, perhaps they were dependent on me, and this was a codependent relationship with them, with you. And maybe you with them too, and you're recognizing it, so that's why you're choosing to take this path. The only time when I need to address like a breakup or like, hey, I need some time away from you, is when they have crossed the line. Like crossing the line, meaning they have crossed, they're at my boundary where I usually don't allow people in. I call this my filter. I call this my deal breakers. And ultimately my deal breaker is if I do not feel safe in your presence, like I'm feeling judged, I'm experiencing that pain projecting, that attackingness, like that's where I need to say something. Or if I don't feel safe, if they're invading and they are like to the point where maybe they're just yelling at me all the time, calling me, they're mad again and again and again, and it's all my fault. Like that is not an environment of safety where we can both come together and express freely, and holding a safe space for each other to understand one another and process this thing that's happening together. That's giving me the yes, like, hey, you know what? Like I actually don't feel safe talking to you right now. This is one of the reasons why I know that I need to concentrate on growing, because this relationship I've experienced, it hasn't been healthy for me. And that's a whole nother conversation. If you need support in having a clearing conversation with somebody, like still wanting to be classy and not be the person to cause more harm or cause more tension than there already is, let me know, because this is one of the biggest things that I've been supporting my clients with, is structuring your conversation and making sure you're in a good headspace also to have a clearing conversation with someone that you need to have a talk with. Because I know that it's tricky, and I know this could be for a friend, this could be for your significant other, this could be for a family member, this could be to your boss, this could be to your coworker, right? So let me know if you need any more tips on that, or if you need support in that. I am available. And all in all, in my own personal experience, I have let my actions speak louder than my words. And people will see it, and they will have their own personal dialogue with how they're going to adjust. They may choose to still be in your life and knowing that, okay, like I can hit her up for this. She seems available for this, right? Or like, okay, I'll just catch her when I see her. Or you know what, like her path, what she's doing is not really where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go this way. And they will naturally do that. A lot of times I just seen people naturally position themselves where, feels good to them, and that's okay. And the most important thing is I need to feel good, and I need to really stay committed on my path, because if I'm not good, then that's just going to create more friction in my life with other people. And especially when they want to come to me and talk about something, at least I will be in a healthy mindset. I will have the space to talk about it and have these difficult conversations versus not having the space, not being in a good headspace, and now we're arguing. So, to my friend that asked me this question, I hope this helps a lot. Let me know if you have any other questions and leave it down below. And any of you who are struggling in the self-love journey, click the link in my bio. You will see that there's a self-love course. You will see there's a donation-based meditation session that I do with Hallie. Just click on Self-Love Exodus for that. Also click on Self-Love Exodus if you would like to attend to the next self-love workshop. And what else do I have going on? What else? And everything is in my bio. So I'm here to support you always. Once again, I am recovering. I am a recovering codependent and a recovering people pleaser. And self-love has absolutely saved me from relapsing heavily into that. So I will talk to you later. Thanks for sticking around, and see you on the next one.